Hi, welcome to this video. It's going to be a short one that a friend of mine has asked me to make. It's somebody who's actually recovering from an injury and is not able to do physical practice at the moment, but would still want to do something to get the energy moving and to feel a little bit better. So it's not a very physical practice at all, but it kind of gets the energy to move. So I'm going to talk you through this and we'll begin. So we're just going to do a little bit of tapping. So bring a loosed fist, so with your thumb out, and then just tap your abdomen really gently. So if you feel like you want to go a little bit firmer, then that's fine as well. So just tapping and then going up, coming to the sternum, and then going to the side. And then lifting the arm up, underarm, and then inner arm, palm of the hand, and then turn the hand and open your hands and tap. And you can go to the neck if that's an area you can work on a little bit on the shoulder, on the neck as well. And then just release. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So now make a fist with your left hand. The thumb is out and you can decide. So it's quite loose. So it's just a wrist movement that we're going to do. And you can start. So just at the navel. If you want a little bit lower down, it doesn't matter. Just to get the energy moving a little bit. So we're moving up to the sternum, and then across to the right shoulder, and then underarm, and then inner arm, just going down. So you choose the pressure that works for you today. And palm of the hand, the right hand, and then open the left hand and then tapping on the outside of the right arm. Again, choose what pressure you want to do. And then if you can, just do the shoulder and then the neck. And then coming down. And now we're just going to go on the side a little bit. So open your hands like so, and then just tapping at the side of the waist. So the shoulders are down. And then going up a little bit. And then going to the back. So your adrenal glands there, and then the kidneys. And then back. And then release. So we're going to do a bit of hand movements here. So this is part of the Pavanmuktasan series, if you're familiar with it. And we're just going to work the hands a little bit. So bring your hands forward and the palms, the fingers spread apart. And then all we're going to do is close the fist and then open again. So just inhale, make a fist, and then exhale, let go. And then we're just going to do the wrist. So spread the fingers up, inhale, exhale down. So just the wrist. And if this is a bit too much, you can just bring your hands here. That's fine. Okay, so you choose where you want your hands to be. So inhale and exhale. So we're doing the wrist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down and let your arm rest. And now we'll do another wrist one, but this is slightly different. So we interlace the fingers and then we just move the wrist. So just a little bit of wrist movement here. One direction and then reverse. So just getting a bit of movement here and breathe normally. And relax. So taking a few deep breaths, inhaling abdomen out and exhaling abdomen in. So if you need a hand on the belly, do so. So just abdominal breath here, inhaling, abdomen inflates, going up and out, and then exhale, the tummy goes in. So inhale for a count of 3, exhale for a count of 6. Or any count actually. So the aim is to try and make the exhalation a little bit longer. So whatever count works for you. Twice is what you want to probably aim for eventually, but of course do not force yourself at this stage. And then bring the hands down. And now we're just going to go for a gentle twist, a meditative twist if you like. So bringing the left hand, the left arm down, so at about the level of your rib cage, upper rib cage, and then bringing the right elbow just on top of the left wrist. So your right hand, the palm of your right hand is facing you, so at eye level, so you can really see your hand. So the gaze will be fixed on the hand all the time. So we will be changing the hand, so it will go like so. So you just breathe normally through the practice. So we will go one side, change arm, moving slowly to the other side, don't have to go too far, and then change, looking at the hand, whichever hand is on top all the time. So when we get to one side, we change, we swap hands, looking, and then other side. Keep going for a little while and keep gazing at your hand. And I'll stay quiet and you do a few rounds on your own at your own rhythm. Next time you go to the left and then to the center, and we finish the practice bringing the hands down. Okay, and now we just sit for a moment, feeling the effect of that practice. And now we're just going to do one more with the hands. And I don't know whether this has got a name, but it's just a very nice little practice to help bring energy to the hands and to bring awareness to the fingers and the hands. So we will start with the thumb at the base of the little finger, like so, and then bringing the rest of the 4 fingers up. So it's a bit like that. So you can imagine here, it's like a closed lotus flower, and then it opens, so your the thumbs and the little fingers are touching, and the other ones are spread, just like a lotus flower. And then we bring the little fingers to touch, and the palm of your hands facing towards you. So it's almost like you've got an open book in front of you. And then we go down, bringing the back of the hands to meet, and then go down. And then we bring the hands out. And then we go back to the open lotus. And then we go to the closed lotus where we started. So we'll do that a few more times. So I'll talk through one or two more, and then we'll do a few at your own rhythm. You can always watch. So we'll start with the closed lotus. We open the lotus, thumb and little fingers touching, and then we open the book almost with the little fingers touching. Back of the hand to touch, hands go down, and then thumbs touch, arms are open away from you. And then we go into the open lotus, thumbs and little fingers and the other fingers, almost like a flower, visualizing that lotus. And then closing the lotus with the thumbs at the base of the little finger and the four fingers up. So we'll go again. So this is the closed lotus, open lotus, open the book towards you, go down, face the middle, come into an open lotus, a closed lotus, and back to the center. So we'll do a few more of these. So closed lotus, open lotus, open your book, coming down, hands to the middle of the room, and then open lotus, close lotus. So a few more. So close lotus, open lotus, open the book towards you. Back of the hands go down, coming out, fingers to the middle of the room. Open lotus, visualizing the beautiful flower. Closed lotus. And now we'll do a couple more in your own time. And if you can't quite remember it, it's okay. Just make sure that you're concentrating on something, or you can just watch as well. And finishing the round you're on, and then bringing the hand back to the sternum. And if you have been sitting on the floor, you can take a little break, or you can do this whole practice on a chair, and that's absolutely fine. So anything that's comfortable for you. So we're going to come back into sitting now for the prana mudra. So it's a modified version for beginners, so I will explain it as we go along. So bringing the right hand on top of the left, like so. So the left is on the lap, and then just bringing the hand here. And the idea is we're just going to we try to move the energy up and down the body and visualizing that energy. So we start with the hands not touching, just not too far away from the body either, but not touching any part of the body. And so we'll start from the navel. Inhale the energy to the heart center. And then exhale, coming down. So we're going to do a few more of these. So inhale, visualizing light or visualizing energy moving up as you're going up to the heart center, and then exhaling, coming down. So you can feel the sensation in your hands as well as you do that. So inhaling, bringing the energy to the heart center. Or you can visualize light going up and then light coming down. And now we're just going to go slightly up. So inhaling energy from the navel to the throat, and then exhaling, coming down, visualizing the energy going down to the navel. So inhaling, to the throat and back to the navel. And now we're going to go slightly up. So we're going to go up to the heart, to the throat, and then we open the arms. And then we exhaling, we open the arms. And then with the inhalation, we bring the focus to the crown of the head. So just visualizing light there. And then inhale, bring the hands on top of the face. Exhaling, feeling the energy going down slowly back to the navel. So we'll bring the hands down for a second. And we're going to do this again. So inhaling, bringing your hands to the navel. Inhaling, bringing it to this, bringing the energy to the heart, a little bit up to the throat. Exhale, bring your arms out. So inhaling, visualizing the energy on top of the head. So bringing the hands on top of the face area. And then exhaling, visualizing the energy, the prana going down to the center of the body, down to the navel. So we'll do that a few more times. So bringing your hands back, not touching, inhaling, navel to heart, to throat, exhaling, arms to the center and out. Visualize bringing your focus to the point just above the crown of your head. Inhale, bringing your hands in front of your forehead, exhaling down, visualizing light in the middle of your body, going down to the navel and back to your hand on top of the other. So you can do this with your own rhythm, and so just do a few more. Inhaling, heart, throat, exhale out. Focus to the crown of the head. Inhale, hands to the forehead. Exhaling slowly, coming down to the navel. And then bring your head down. And so we're going to do this a little bit more, but now we're going to add 2 more energy centers at the bottom of the body, which we didn't do. So obviously you will have to go a little bit quicker because it's a bigger area to cover, and it's the same principle. So bring your focus to the pelvic floor. And then and then you'll inhale, bringing the focus to the tailbone, and then to the navel, and then to the heart, and to the throat. Exhale, arms out. Focus to the crown of the head. Inhale, up, hands to the forehead, and then exhaling down, throat, heart, navel, tailbone, and pelvic floor. So we've just got a slightly bigger area to cover. And when you're doing that, you visualize the energy moving up and then down. So just feeling it. You can feel it with your hands as well. And if you can add a visualization just to imagining light. If you can't see it, you can just imagine that you can see it in the body. So let's start again. So attention to the pelvic floor, hands in front. Inhale, coming to the navel, heart, throat, and then in, exhale out. Focus to the crown of the head. Inhale to the eyebrow, center of the forehead, exhaling through the throat, heart, navel, tailbone, and pelvic floor. So just a few more like so. So inhale, visualizing light, pelvic floor to pubic, tailbone, to navel, heart, throat, and then exhale out, opening your arms. Inhale to the center and forehead, to the throat, to the heart, to navel, tailbone, and pelvic floor. So you might have to do it a lot faster, of course. When I'm explaining, I'm going quite slow to actually explain how you do it, but you can go at your own rhythm, and that might go a little bit fast. So I'll just do one without talking. And then finish the round you're on. And when you're done, put your hand on top of each other. And then keeping your eyes closed, rub your hands together, really rubbing. And then you can put the palms of your hands wherever, to whichever body part that needs a bit of attention from you. So it could be your face, it could be your knee, your heart, wherever you feel that will benefit from a little bit of care from you, a little bit of attention. So just once you are wherever you need to be, you can just move the hands a little bit. You can feel the energy there, perhaps. If you don't, that's okay too. You're still benefiting from it, even if you can't feel it as much as you might have done before or you could have done. And that's still okay. So just you can just play with your hands, moving a little bit forward and back. So my face needs a bit of attention at the moment, so that's where I'm giving it attention. But you could do that with any body part that you want, your knee, your digestive system, eyes, anywhere, absolutely anywhere. So you can feel. And then we're just going to bring the hands a little bit apart, and then we're just going to play with that ball of energy, if you like. If you're feeling something, then you might want to play a little bit. If you're not feeling anything, any tingling, then that's okay too. Then you might want to close the practice now. But if you're feeling something and it feels good, you can just play with it a little bit round. And if you feel you've got plenty of energy there, you can just bring it back to where you were. And then when you're ready, bring the hands down. And we will close this session with the sound of Om. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you again. Bye.